Hello guys, welcome to the first video on PHP programming tutorials for beginners. And in this video, I'm going to give you a brief introduction to PHP. So first question comes into mind is what is PHP and what is PHP stands for, right? So PHP is an acronym for Hypertext Preprocessor, and it's a open source server-side scripting language. That means whenever you make some website, you need a server to host your website. And PHP is a server-side scripting language. That means it can interpret your pages and serve your pages to the client on the basis of the request of the client. I will show you a brief or how PHP works in the later slides. But yeah, it's an open source server side scripting language, right? And why we use PHP? Because PHP is a strong scripting language which can generate dynamic web pages, and it can even integrate with the database, most of the database like MySQL or SQL Server or any other popular language. So that gives us the functionality to make our pages dynamic. Now, what is the difference between static and dynamic pages? Static pages are just HTML pages with no functionality. You will be able to see just a text there, or you will be able to just click a URL and you will be able to go to next page. But if you want more dynamic features, for example, in email service, you want to enter your username and password, and on the basis of your username and password you want to give some messages. For example, your username and password is wrong, then you want to show the user that your username and password is wrong and please try again. Or otherwise, if the username and password is correct, you want to redirect your page to the other uh, authorized page, right? So this functionality, which is dynamic web pages, is provided by PHP. Now, PHP script resides between reserved PHP tags that enables PHP to embed PHP script within HTML pages. That we will see later, but yeah, it has predefined tags so that you know that whatever you write in between those predefined tag will be a PHP code, right? So furthermore, PHP is an integrated language. Scripts are passed at runtime rather than compile time. Okay, so it's an interpreted language which or script which pass your pages on the runtime rather than on compile time. Okay, so if you want to compile your program at or at compile time, it will not compile, or it will not give you the result. It will only give you the result when you want to see this result on the browser, for example. Okay, and it's executed server side, that we will see in from the diagram I will show you in a moment. And source code not visible by the client. So if you want to see the source code, because it's a server side language, you will not be able to see the code of PHP from the client side. Okay, and various built-in function allows for fast development. So PHP has various functions which are built in and which will make your programming really fast, and it's compatible with most popular databases that I have already told you. Now, in order to see more information on PHP, you can go to php.net, php.net, and this is the official website of PHP, and here you will be able to see much more information on PHP. And the very good feature of this website is it has documentation which is very extensive, and it's available in different languages. So for example, you want to use English, and there is a very extensive manual here, and you can search for some function which you want to know about. For example, I want to search for echo function, then I will just search for that, and you will be able to find all the documentation on this keyword in here in the documentation. So this is a very good place to know what function is used for what, and what is the functionality of what function or keyword. Okay, so just if you have time, just visit this website and you will be able to find much more on PHP. Now we continue with our presentation. Now this is how PHP works. So I already told you that PHP is a server-side scripting language. So will be a server where your website will be hosted and all your web pages will be stored there, and there also PHP resides. And PHP is just like an interpreter. So on the basis of your client request, your server will your PHP will interpret the values from the database or mail servers or files from file system, and it will take this file system or database value, interpret those values, and then once again it will give the response to the client. So it's a server-side interpreter which can be used for databases, mail servers, or systems. Okay, so this is how you can use PHP. Now, what are the popular sites using PHP? If you want to see that, you can go to the Wikipedia page and search for programming language used in most popular website. And in this list, you will be able to find here that Facebook uses PHP with MySQL, and Yahoo uses PHP with MySQL, and Wikipedia itself uses PHP with MySQL, and WordPress also uses PHP with MySQL. So one of the world's most popular website uses PHP for their server-side operations uh, in your website, right? So it's a very good language and worth learning language uh, to learn, right? So this is a small little presentation on introduction of PHP. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to set up the environment for PHP so that we will be able to develop the PHP uh, website or PHP server. So that's it for this video, and in the coming videos stay tuned and keep watching these videos, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and bye for now.